In the 1930s, when planet Earth was on the verge of a world war, the nation of Japan had it in for the United States of America. They considered invasion. They considered it, but they didn't do it. In their considerations, their military leaders got together and they discussed how difficult of a task it would be to subdue the United States of America. You see, at this time, film, cinema, and movies in its early stages for the first time was spreading throughout the globe. Those Japanese commanders, military personnel, they had seen the movies and they thought every American was a cowboy. Every American had a spirit, a gun, and by God, they know how to use their spirit and their gun to preserve their individual life, their world. And at the end of the day, Japan didn't invade. They didn't want a piece of a bunch of John Waynes in his home terrain. Sure as hell, they picked a fight anyways. And I guess they found out. Every living thing is a world. What's your world?
How about you very young people who see a tough life ahead? How many of you are pushing 50 and complaining that the country is going to hell? And how many of you over 65 are just settling down now to rest after a busy life? Every man and woman or child I've ever known, met, seen, or heard of wants one thing more than anything else in the world. That one thing is tomorrow. Tomorrow, that's the only thing any of us have going for us. And I believe this: if tomorrow all of us, every single one of us, gets out of bed and says, "This is my country, and I'm going to do good for it," we'll make the greatest step forward since a Pilgrim's foot found Plymouth Rock. Tomorrow, remember, this is my country and I'm gonna do good for it. Oh yeah, and there's one other thing I'll say tomorrow because I say it every day of my life. God bless America. We've seen what you can do with a boy. How are you when they come a little bigger?
You mean you?
Yeah, why don't you tell your boys to just sit this one out? You having any of it? Yeah, 30 years older than you are. And on my worst day, I could beat the hell out of you. Those animals are mine.
Oh, there must be some mistake here.
You made it.
I sell them to you. Did you bring some gold with you?
No,
Silver?
just lead.
Nah, you can't buy anything with lead. I guess I have to kill you and take your horses too.
I'ma shed this mortal coil like a canebrake rattlesnake. I'm gonna feast among the righteous, gonna see my friends again. Dance outside the gates, hoping like hell they let me in.
Boss, he's just a little excited. I know. I'm gonna use good judgment. I haven't lost my temper in 40 years. But Pilgrim, you caused a lot of trouble this morning. Might have got somebody killed. And somebody ought to belt you in the mouth. But I won't. The hell I will never. Can't you throw them any farther than you have been?
Of course I can't if you want to blow the whole plate down.
That's the general idea. Throw it.
You figuring on trouble?
There's always somebody looking for some. But that's one thing I don't want, Billy. Trouble. Is there any reason why I shouldn't stay?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, there's a couple of reasons. This ain't your home anymore, John.
Go on.
Another man came to town today. I understand he's real good with a gun.
Who is he?
I don't know. He's a stranger. I've got myself a young deputy who's he's real conscientious about his job.
Am I wanted for anything, Billy?
Nope.
Then I got a good idea.
Yeah?
You send that conscientious young deputy of yours over to run that other fella out of town.
Well, now, I guess that'd be one way of doing it. The only thing is, he's not wanted for anything either.
I come to town to see my ma buried, Billy. And after that, to maybe say hello to my brothers. Any objections?
Well, no. You want to see the boys, go that way. You won't have to go through town.
The ranch is over there.
Not anymore.
Our founding fathers here in this country brought about the only true revolution that has ever taken place in man's history. Every other revolution simply exchanged one set of rulers for another set of rulers. But only here did that little band of men so advance beyond their time that the world has never seen their like since, evolve the idea that you and I have within ourselves the God-given right and the ability to determine our own destiny. But freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it on to our children in the bloodstream. The only way they can inherit the freedom we have known is if we fight for it, protect it, defend it, and then hand it to them with the well-taught lessons of how they in their lifetime must do the same. And if you and I don't do this, then you and I may well spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it once was like in America when men were free. Thank you.
Well, there's no use potting around. I'm willing to die trying to keep him. Question is, are you willing to die trying to take him? Now, I'm cold and hungry and wet and tired and short-tempered. So get on with it. Hell, get out of my way.
Inside in the shade, watching the world go up in flames. Watching the world go up in flames. Watching the world go up in flames.
See where the sun is?
Up there.
Yeah, on the back of your neck. You're casting a shadow. If you can see it, the fish can see it. Always fish with the sun in your face. The other bank's the place. That is, if you want my opinion.
Gosh, Emperado, I want your opinion, but Mama won't let me go over there.
Why not?
I can't swim.
You can't what?
I can't swim.
How old are you?
6. Help him, he can't swim.
I may learn. Everybody should swim. Just reach out in front of you and grab a handful of water. Pull it back towards you. That's the way I learned.
I did it, Emperado, I did it.
Good.
Well, how will he get back?
Swim.
There's no masking, hiding, or making artificial the progress of life. And people are the pinnacle of life. And the United States of America is the pinnacle of organized life. And you've got the most opportunities ever that's ever been had for a living thing. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let anyone take it from you. Every living thing is a world. What's your world?
When I sit down to play, swing a little sweet chariot.